Hi everyone. Today I'm going to read the 26th chapter of my novel Farishta. So let's begin. After seeing this poster, you can easily understand it's about safe sex and population planning. I don't know why they hang this poster in this political asylum center. It's quite possible that it would have been hanged for the public health and safety, so the people can get awareness about sex and protect themselves from sexually transmitted diseases like AIDS. Underneath every photo, it was explained very briefly and very well, but it was written in German language, and I am unaware of German language. But signs were telling by themselves what was the meaning of these posters. I was sitting in that room, and I'm waiting what's gonna happen with me. That lady came again, who was wearing white jacket. She called my name and asked me to come with her. I did what she said. When we arrived in the corridor, one gentleman asked me to sit on the bench. I followed his instructions and I settled myself on the bench. He said to me in English, "Sit here and wait for your turn. After a few moments, they will call you for the fingerprints, and it's possible that they will take your photo as well." I said, "Okay." What else I could have said to him? I didn't have any other choice. After saying, "Okay," I started waiting for the lady. And I was waiting for my turn. After a few moments, someone opened the door and called me inside. I entered inside. A fat and fair complexioned lady was sitting in front of me. She was wearing white coat. I don't know why she was wearing white coat. Either she was a doctor or she was a nurse or maybe fingerprint expert. She said to me, "When machine will be ready, then I'll take your fingerprints and then I'll take your photo." I said, "Okay." I heard voice, "Okay, Mr. Farishta, machine is ready." It was the latest kind of machine. It had camera and fingerprint availability. One monitor was attached with the machine. So it was a computerized machine. So you can say that this fingerprint machine was computerized fingerprint machine. The lady took my hand in her hand. Her hand was cold as ice. Long time ago, I read some short story. The writer wrote to wind up the story, "Warm hands are the sign of fidelity." I found it today. Her hands were cold like ice. "Mr. Farishta, where are you? You will have to help me for taking fingerprints. I have to take fingerprints of all your fingers and thumbs." She took my hand and started taking prints of my fingers one by one, even prints of my thumbs. When she took all the prints, then she said to me, "Thank you very much, Mr. Farishta. Now I'll take your photo. You just look towards camera. You look at the cross sign which is inside the camera." She said once again, "Thank you. You may go now." I came out from that room and came to the room where I was sitting. It was nearly midday. They called us for lunch. The person who came to call us for the lunch, he accompanied us up to the hall where we eat food. Food was already being served. In today's menu, there were rice and chicken and some sauce. I ate this food like this was my favorite food. While I was eating, I saw a beautiful girl. She had a little baby as well, who must be 2 years old. She had medium height, curly black hair on her beautiful face. She had eyes like lotus petals, fair complexion. She was neither fat nor thin nor slim. She had robust physique. She must be around 20 to 22 years old. After having meal, she went to her kid. She was talking with him in Arabic language. She must be a refugee from Morocco, Tunis, or Algeria. It's quite possible she must have been from Palestine or Lebanon or Iraq or maybe some other Arabic speaking country. I was curious about her, that she's from which country. I went to speak with her. I said hello. Like this, we started talking to each other. She started relating her story in French, which was very sad. I told her, everyone has sad story. Whoever is in this refugee camp, there must be 180 people in this hall. Most of them were looking toward us. I didn't know what was so special in our discussion that everyone was looking at us. Her name was Laila bint Ahmed. In Arab countries, usually girls, they keep their father's name as family name. Arab people use father's surname with boys and girls as well. There are 53 African countries and it's a big subcontinent. There are more than 1,000 regional and local languages. In some African countries, there are more than 300 languages, which are local languages, as long as the spoken languages in Africa. There are some foreign and European languages which were brought by Europeans when they colonized them. In some African countries, Arabic is their national language, and Arabic was brought by Arabs when they conquered African countries. Some African countries, they speak French, Spanish, Portuguese, and English. On the other hand, in South Africa, with the mixture of English and Dutch language, new language was born. It's called Afrikaans. Some African countries speak Swahili and Amharic, which are one of the oldest languages of this subcontinent, this continent, and even the oldest languages of the world. Laila was speaking French because she was from Morocco. Morocco, Tunis, and Algeria. These three countries were colonized by French. They passed many years under their slavery. That's why in these countries people speak Arabic and French. It seems like that the countries who were colonized by British, there they speak English, and English became the language of elite class. Laila was young, beautiful, and attractive girl. And I think these things are enough to attract someone. I liked her beautiful smile. I'm very stupid about girls. I didn't came out from The trauma of Susie stuff, what she did with me, and now this girl, and now this love at first sight, even though there was little girl with her. In European countries, pink color is reserved for the kids, for the girls. That little baby girl dressed up in boys' clothes. She mustn't have some pink clothes. Maybe these clothes were given to her by some refugee camp. So you can't recognize through her dress that she was a boy or a girl. I made up many sketches in my mind. I got myself ready for everything. If I'll get any chance to marry her, I will never miss that chance, even she has a baby. I was thinking, whenever I'll find some decent moment, I will ask her out. The castle in the air, which I was building, was no more when she said, I'm married and my husband lives in Italy and he's in Milan. She told me as soon as there will be any kind of arrangement of lodging, he will come to see me. I said bye to her and sat in a corner in a very sad mood. The people who served us food, one of them called me. I went to see her. She said, you come with me. She took a break and she said again, you will have to clean the toilets. Let me tell you where the material is. I said in French to Leila, excusez-moi, and went with that lady. When I was going with that lady, two guys were talking about me. I think he's Pakistani, might be Indian, but I'm sure he's Pakistani. But he speaks other languages other than English. You didn't see? He was talking with that girl in some other language. I went close to him and said, your guess is very right. I'm from Pakistan. After saying this, I followed that lady who called me because I had to clean the toilets of Swiss refugee camp. Thank you very much. I hope you like my video. Like my videos, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. And today the weather is very nice, it's raining. So we brought umbrella with us for doing this recording. Thank you very much.